Hey, what's happening guys? This is KMC and I thought we'd just build Barts Treehouse just to get the house a little bit more complete. I will go into Homer's car after this one. So for now, I'm just gonna go around 2 in each row, stepping out 2 in each. So basically, just cutting off the corners of a square. And I'm just gonna build these 6 high to try and get it up as close to a level that it goes up to Bart's window as possible, so you can see Bart's room from the treehouse. I don't know if I placed this correctly or not. And I gotta say, this is the best I could do with trying to create this treehouse, because the problem with the treehouse is in the actual Simpsons, it hangs out the front a little, and you can't do that otherwise your steps are not going to reach up. It's just basically to add the features of the Simpsons house. So now we've gone up our 6 levels, I'm going to build our slabs, spruce slabs out 6 by 6. So I'm going to extend the trunk a little bit in a minute at the back. And guys, honestly, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's a tree house. It's not lavish or luxurious. It's just the way a tree house is, you know. So I've kept it as close to accurate as possible. But at the same time, bear in mind it is just a tree house, so you can only go so far with the build. So I'm just going to extend out to the 3rd layer out just to make it look a little bit more supported. So basically guys, apart from the 2 at the front where it matches up to the actual tree trunk itself, we're just going to leave a gap of 2. And now if you wanted, you could switch to your actual blocks. And we're just going to leave 2 out on the left hand side looking from the front. And obviously missing out for the door hole. Now guys, I don't actually stick with that because I find the windows a little too small like that, so I'm going to go up another layer. And now we've got our 4 blocks high. I'm now going to use spruce slabs inside the 4 blocks high. I'm just going to build the top onto it. So we can go away. I'm going to knock away my the 2 I added to the window. And now I'm just going to try and add some branches holding the treehouse in place. But guys, like I say, it's not completely accurate as the tree would look, but this is the best I could do with it. And once it's done, I'm actually quite happy with it. I mean, there's only so much you can do with a structure like this. So I've just added the spruce slabs there just to shorten it a little bit but not have it as small as it was. And basically I'm now just filling in with leaves. I'm going to knock them two away. Just filling in with leaves now to try and create the tree look. And basically guys, apart from this, that is pretty much the tree house complete, apart from filling it in with the leaves and try and give it a bit of a shape. But apart from that, there's not a lot else you can actually do for this build. Basically you just want as healthy looking tree as you can. It is a big tree within the Simpsons and it actually covers up 3/4 of the house, the tree house itself. So stepping it round, the only thing you really have to leave clear is 1/2 of that window and literally most of the door and slanting up to the right hand side, leaving it clear on the right hand side and slanting down on the left. But apart from that is as close as you're going to get. Or maybe you can get that a little bit closer if you do. I'd love to hear. But for me this was the best I could do with it. Basically it's just trying to grab that Simpsons theme to it. I'm actually wondering if I've forgotten anything within the house or within the confines of the gardens or anything. But apart from that, I'm gonna chuck up an episode straight after of Homer's car. Like I say, it was the best I could do. I'm actually quite happy with the car. I played around with it for a good while and I tried to keep it on a level of 3 blocks high. Reason being is because you don't want it too tall, considering your structure is quite tall anyway, and you want it to look in context with the garage. So I've tried to keep it within the 3 blocks high. Actually did manage it, which I was pretty happy with, and it turned out quite well. Probably there is maybe people that could do it better. If you have any tips on how I could have got it better maybe, let me know. But apart from that, I'll leave this just crack on. I do actually cut it off in a couple of minutes after structuring a bit of the tree, and then just show it as it's complete. I just chuck a sign on the front of the tree house next to the door. Oh, sorry about that. And just chuck a sign up saying El Barto, and a couple of posters inside, well, just paintings. One looking out, so if you look in the window it's there, and then one just on the far right side. Trying to keep it in context, but apart from that you could really put in a little table I suppose. But I don't know, I just kept it clear and I'm quite happy with it really. It's a tree house, it does its job, and I suppose I'll probably play around and just fill it in a little now. But for me that is, it's level with the house, it looks into Bart's room, so it's about as great as it's gonna get. So thanks for watching guys, and I shall leave a crack on, and I shall catch you very shortly with Homer's car, and then for me I'm gonna be cracking on with Flanders' house. And if anyone has any info on where I can actually grab pictures of Springfield, that would be very helpful, as I am struggling a little to find the more in-depth views of Springfield. So guys, if you do have any info on where I can find that stuff, please let me know. And thanks for watching. So guys, this is my completed treehouse. It's the best I could do with it. I'm quite happy with it. It looks great in my eyes. And as you can see, looking straight into Bart's bedroom. I couldn't put the slats on the front of the tree, basically because we want it usable. I do try to keep all my builds usable within adventure mode and survival mode, just basically so that they're more usable, more accessible, and it is a lot nicer to have it so you can actually use it rather than have to fly around like Superman. So anyway guys, I'll leave you with it, and apart from that, I'll catch you with Homer's car very shortly. Thanks for watching.